So this version of this playlist is a 30-minute mix of each of these songs, so we're just going to skip to the next one now. I'm done with the first Crash Bandicoot song, even though it's very good. Long queue. Hey, how's it going there, Blitz MTG? All right, I guess we'll keep that. And off to the races. Springleaf Drum on turn 1. And we have Surge Engine into Portable Hole available for turn 2. So let's see if having some interaction in our deck is as useful as it theoretically might be. Basic planes on the other side of the table. Might be humans, might be a little bit of a blue-white. So would I rather play the Smith or the Engine? I guess Smith advances my plan a little bit more in theory. Might draw me a card. Earlier we get it down, the more often it might trigger. Combat Thresher, all right. Take that, thank you very much. Is it humans? A Foretold card into exile. Anyone smell a Doom Scar? Well, let me spoil my opponent's fun. All right, here's my Planeswalker that draws cards every turn. Enjoy. We don't really know what they're up to. I probably don't need this Moon Snare prototype, so let's toss that guy. So let's read Tezzeret Betrayer Flesh. You get an emblem with whenever an artifact you control becomes tapped, draw a card. Well, that seems obscene. And that's a -6? Jeez. Alright, looks like it could be control. Lay down arms. Alright. It's the plains heavy blue-white control. So now we'll be able to ditch this portable hole. And I can play either Surge Engine or Smith here and still be able to cast Metallic Rebuke. So let's go ahead and play the Smith. And I think if my Bank Buster resolves, I get to activate it to draw a card this turn. However, if I do that, I won't actually be able to Metallic Rebuke this turn, but that's fine. We don't need to do that. We'll just hold up the Rebuke. Not really sure what specifically for, but Tezzeret Betrayer Flesh has a static ability. Oh, it was Behold the Multiverse they had in exile. Well, I suppose that makes sense, so that's fine. This is going to draw me a card every single turn for 0 mana, which is kind of nuts. And you can actually activate it on your opponent's turn if you want to activate a different creature's activatable ability on your turn. So it's kind of a bonkers combo. Surge Engine gives you a similar option too. So let's discard a Darksteel Citadel there. Very nice. Play Mistgate Pathway. I definitely want to play an artifact. Let's get this Bank Buster down because busting makes me feel good. Enters, draw. Yeah, okay. Just go ahead and attack with the Smith. I could have emblemed the Tezzeret this turn, but because of Metallic Rebuke, I'm not really worried about them removing it in any way. I think the only way that they likely remove it is with Teferi 5, right? Shark Typhoon to attack it. Okay. It's definitely something that I wasn't thinking about. That's all right. They're going to ding my Tezzeret, and then we're going to smash them back. So I probably should have thrown down a Combat Thresher this turn. But we'll get it next turn, so I'm not worried. Man, they're so heavy on planes because of laydown arms. All right, well, bustin' certainly makes me feel good. March. Rebuke. Okay. Oh, good. All right, so let's go ahead and draw. We'll discard an artifact. It'll be one of these Surge Engines, I believe. Shock in this Hallowed Fount Anne. I mean, I'm really not in any danger of overextending. Let's get this Combat Thresher down for the trigger. Okay. I guess this is tapping 2 sources for... Yeah, I overtapped on white over here. That's fine. It's going to be fine. It's all good. Okay. And then next turn we can attack with a 4/4 double strike. So Tezzeret Betrayer Flesh really teaming up nicely with Combat Thresher in this deck. And unlike Supreme Verdict, Farewell is very much counterable. Yeah, that's fine. Yep, no problem. Oh no, my infinite number of 2-for-1s. And they foretold a card again. Well, bustin' still makes me feel good, so let's bust away. We got Combat Courier coming in. I mean, I could just straight up cast Combat Thresher at this point, which is pretty wild. I think I want to incentivize them. What's the right way to play this? So with Surge Engine, I can play it. I can activate the blue ability, then a second blue. And on their turn, I can activate the other ability already. So I have 2. This is going to take a total of 2 and then 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can tap it for itself. Then we won't be able to use the Bank Buster on this turn cycle, but that's Probably okay. Lose the defender. Becomes blue. Oh, yeah. Okay, so Tezzeret attempted to give me the discount the first time I activated this. Yeah, that's not the way that works. Okay, that's fine. Discard Combat Courier. Let's play another Thresher here. And we still have Metallic Rebuke up. All right. So on their turn, I have, if I get Wrathed, I activate the Bank Buster, and if I don't, then I activate the Surge Engine to make it a 5/4. And for anyone who's curious, Bank Buster, or not Bank Buster, Combat Thresher is white. Just if anyone was asking. This Combat Thresher is white. I don't know if you noticed, it's very subtle. Three. Not three. 3. Temporary lockdown. Okay, now that's a card I wasn't really ready for. So we'll activate the Bank Buster. It's a card I wasn't ready for, but realistically is not too devastating here. All right. The fact that I can't rebuke now is really frustrating, but looks like we'll be okay. So I think we'll go ahead and grab the Tezzeret emblem here. I'm just actually, I'm kind of getting worried that I'll deck out if I do that. So let's make this a super gigantic threat. See if we can't smash him for 8. And I have Otawara for end step. Pop all my stuff back out. It's a Shark Typhoon for 2. Yeah, that's fine. I don't have any instant speedways to deal with this, but they're just blocking here, so I don't really mind. They're not blocking here. Absolute maniac. Let's play an Inspector, I guess. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. And I can crack this clue for free. Might as well do. All right, love that. So they can attack my Tezzeret for 2 here, but I'm not really concerned about it. Here of Dominaria. That's all right. Yeah, that's not a problem. And they're off it. Cool. Grab some vetoes. Probably a needle and some disputes. And Antiquities War. This feels like too much. Feels like almost everything in my main deck is already very good against them. Just take out some air. This does mean, oh, maybe I can cut some portable holes. Just a couple. I guess Patchwork Automaton doesn't actually draw me a card. So I feel like I should have these Antiquities Wars in, but I'm not. I think this is probably too much counter magic. All right. I guess Moonsnare Prototype is probably better than the drum on second reflection because you can use it to bounce a temporary lockdown uncounterably. So in game 3, if we have to go that far, I'll definitely swap that back. Opponent's on a Malta 6, and we're off to the races. And we're going to play a 2-drop that draws a card, and then we're going to play a 3-drop that draws a card, and then we're going to play a 4-drop that draws 2 cards. And they don't have... So just so we're all clear, I completely misunderstood the artwork on this card. Now I understand it better. I thought this was the head, and I thought it was like moving very quickly towards the left direction. I thought it was like some kind of Dexter's Laboratory mech. Or like Mega Man. It's like the classic is the misunderstanding what Pestermite. Is it Pestermite? No. What's the card? It has Battle Cry, and it's in Scars of Mirrodin. So for sequencing, I have to play this first. They'll counter it, and then I'll have the Springleaf Drum to trigger Smith. Signal Pest. Signal Pest is the name of the card. Signal Pest has a very strange art. If you look at it from a distance, it does not look at all like what it looks like if you look at it closer. So this is going to be their card draw card again. It was Behold the Multiverse. All right, that's a great draw. Love to see a Buster. Bustin' makes me feel good. Let's throw this down while they don't have enough mana to counter it, unless they have a Negate or something like that. They do not. They're in a pretty good position to... Hey, Badagaboosh. How you doing? They're in a pretty good position to hit me with a lockdown. I'll probably fight them over it and then resolve Antiquities War. Or not. We're absolutely burying this blue-white deck, Mord. I thought you'd be really proud of it. Like, I don't feel like they have a shot in this game. I feel like this song is one I can keep on for a long time, and people won't be annoyed with it. It's just trucking away. It's not a lot of melody, so it's like big chillin'. Is turn 2 Tarmogoyf draw a card good against control? Yeah, it's all right. My favorite thing about this card is calling it Tarmogoyf that draws a card. I freaking love Ingenious Smith. I love Ingenious Smith way too goddamn much. All I want to do is play 2-mana Tarmogoyf that draws a card. I want to play this in Modern still. I want to play this in Hammer Time, and it's so bad, but I want to play it. Resolves. I'll take my, what was that, 3 for 1? 4 for 1? I don't know, whatever. Anyway, and activate Bankbuster, draw a card. This card is so good too. Fucking ridiculous. That is a sick draw. So because I don't have an out for temporary lockdown, I don't really want to play an Antiquities War, but I think I'm going to. Let's see what Smith draws me into. Surge Engine or Combat Thresher. Is Surge Engine actually good here? I don't think so. So expensive to start drawing cards with it. I think I should probably play the Antiquities War here. It only draws cards once. True dat. Oh, I know. It's just very expensive. Like it's very expensive to get it to the mode where you actually get to draw the card. It costs yeah, I could fight over this. Since they want to fight over this, I'll fight over this. And all of its effects are permanent. No, I know that, but like having a 5/4 beater is not something I'm super excited about, right? Am I? Maybe I'm wrong. I still don't understand this card, and I probably never will. The flavor on this card just pisses me off for some reason. All right, so you activate it, and then you draw cards. And then when you finish drawing the cards, the pilot gets out of the vehicle because it was in the vehicle, I guess, so that it can crew it from outside the vehicle. It's just one of those things that I'm like, I clearly don't get. I'm not smart enough for this. The pilot is in the bank, drawing the bank. But that's not what it does. Like, that's not how this card works. It's just one of those funny things. There's like a disconnect. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I think what I'm supposed to do here is go Hardcast Combat Thresher. Crew. Six you. There never was a pilot. It needed crew. No, there is a pilot. The pilot pops out when you're done with the charge counters that are on the Bank Buster. Like, there's just a disconnect. It's like it starts with 3 charge counters, which represents you robbing the bank, I guess. And then you spend the charge counter. Like the bank doesn't exist, so the bank, but like it's just one of those cards that I'm just like, I get what you're going for. I just feel like this ain't it. This is a miss for me. This is a no from me, dog. Anyway, let's cast another Bank Buster. Not another Bank Buster, another Combat Thresher for full retail. All right. I don't want to overextend into a farewell. Be nice if I could have had Rebuke up here, but I think that's fine. That's nowhere near good enough. They have to tuck something, and they're just dead. Yeah, they don't know they're dead, but they are dead. Play the 3rd Combat Thresher. Hysterical. I just want everyone to know that the primary purpose of Combat Threshers... Is it 4th? The primary purpose of Combat Thresher was... We used all 4 copies, did we? Oh, we crushed blue-white. That was some good times. Good times crushing blue-white there. I'm not surprised that we crushed blue-white. The Tezzeret is busted in this deck. I think Surge Engine is bad, but I would like to play more copies of Bankbuster in this deck. So I did take this deck up to 23 lands. So we're gonna keep this hand. If we get punished, we're a 23 land deck. We should draw lands here, but and apparently I'm speaking so quietly and whatever today that I'm all up in the vocal fry territory. Let me know if you enjoy Zach with vocal fry. I don't know why I'm allowing this to happen, but I am. Oh, okay, no elf. So more likely to be sound like Phoebe when she has her sexy voice. Yeah. This is more likely to be vehicles than mono green, I assume. But mono green sometimes keeps a 7 with turn 2. Okay, it's probably mono. Well, Lair is in both. Okay, it's mono green. So definitely in trouble here. Got to draw the land. We did draw the land. That's big. So now I get to portable hole their Wolf Willow Haven. I can crack in for 1 and still have the Metallic Rebuke up, which is super duper. Yeah, it's pretty good, huh? You can fuck right off. So hopefully this has diffused their time. I'm almost tempted to let this resolve, but it's just so much devotion. Okay. So Citadel. Prototype. Yeah, Thresher. All right. Nothing special yet, but if we draw a Tezzeret, we attack for 8 double strike. So that's pretty hot. Boseiju. All right. So they can blow up one of my things, get their Wolf Willow Haven back if they want. This is white, but it is still an artifact creature. They had a Nykthos, of course, so it's a good thing we did counter the troll, because otherwise we might not be able to counter anything. And there's my boy Tezzeret. Actually, we don't have a double blue here. Well, that's a little bit rough. Surge is looking more and more like the worst card in this. It's I think it's very poor, and I think it should just be extra copies of Bankbuster. I'm definitely whelmed by Surge Engine. Can they make this a 1/1? Yeah. Okay. Well, they could make it a 2/2, but then it wouldn't be able to block. Surge Engine will be able to attack next turn unblockably, so that's 1 point in its favor. Although I think I'm almost tempted to play the Combat Thresher instead, because then I get another shot at a land, a blue land. Also, if I hit the land, I can crack the clue this turn cycle, which is good if they have a Karn. Not a land. All right. Well, I think it was still a good play. On the downside, getting the Surge Engine down here would have been really good if they play a Cavalier of Thorns this turn. All right, what do you got? That is a very dead Karn. I guess they could plus on my clue here. Okay, they did minus. What are they grabbing? The tree? The green prototype, I assume. My first thought is they're grabbing the green prototype. Haywire Might, okay. And they do have the mana to play it, but unfortunately for them, that's going to get thrown in the hole. Let's see how we draw. Ooh. I will remember that, Larynx. Thank you. Land? Okay. So that means next turn we go nuts with Tezzeret. But for now, we'll go Shock. We'll go ahead and play Patchwork Automaton. We'll go ahead and play Portable Hole. We'll grab this Haywire Might. Tack, Karn, tack, Karn, tack. Okay. Oh, hold on. I do need to make one more play. All right. So worst case scenario is land, storm the festival, kill me. But beyond that, I actually don't know if they can kill me with the storm the festival this turn, but I assume that they can. Oh, look, we have lethal. Yeah, it looks to be that way. If they have another Karn, we don't. Another Nykthos. Okay, they're gonna storm here, I think. Right? Yep. They're using their land drops pretty big and us not dying. I agree with you. Especially burning a Nykthos, which they never got to activate for any devotion. Okay, apparently they found a tough choice. I'm assuming there's a Karn there. Yeah, that they wanted to. They hit a forest and a Karn. Wow. Sky Sovereign in hand. That's fine. That's not gonna get them out of this. All right. So attack Karn with so these are 2-1s. So I need to attack Karn with this. I need to attack Karn with 1, 2, 3, and then I can attack them with Combat Thresher. I can't play the Tezzeret. I am 1, 2 mana short. I don't think we have to attack Karn with everything. I think I can attack them for 2. Let's math it out, but I'm pretty sure. So attack Karn with 1, 2, 3. They block. Yeah. 1 Thresher goes Dome. So they block this, and it still takes 3. Or they block one of these, and it takes more than 3. All right. Smith get whole kill. This I can't attack with this until Karn is gone. I need to remove his ability. So now play Tezzeret, activate my clue token. Hold on. There we go. Play Tezzeret. Activate clue. Oh, I've already activated an artifact this turn. What did I activate? Oh, I activated the Moon Snare prototype. Oh, that's so stupid. Yeah. I didn't have to do that. I was trying to be efficient with colors. The template on this is, yeah, it still takes some getting used to. All right. Yeah, let's make a 4/4 Thresher. Because we know that they have Sky Sovereign in. Oh, I guess they're going to shoot down my Tezzeret. That's okay. I'll get to draw a card off my clue token. If they shoot down Tezzeret with Sky Sovereign, that's basically going to be all that they play, and then they're going to die. So I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, if they shoot down Tezzeret, they're very close to dead. If we smith into another hole, they will be dead. Can activate this too. They do have a Storm the Festival in their graveyard, but I'm not worried about that. And we've got Glasket. Okay, that's good. I don't know exactly what we're boarding in yet, but probably vetoes. Another Storm. That's terrifying, but if they whiff again, we just win. They need to hit a lot to be able to activate the Snikthos, right? They hit another Karn and a Cavalier. This is not enough to save them. They're just dead with this. Because we just make another 8/8 double strike and go attack you with everything. They block 1. They take 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So they need something here. If this is Heart of Kieran. So I don't think they're all playing that card. Oh, that's messed up. Okay, that's not okay. That's really annoying. They can might. I think they only play 1. All right, here comes the Sky Sovereign. So what they choose to shoot here is, oh my god. That's so messed up. They can get the might from your hole. If they had animated it with Karn and then use the Sky Sovereign, yeah. But they didn't do that. Yeah. Oh, they just wish for it. Of course they do, because it's in exile, right? It's in their exile zone. It is actually in their exile zone. It's just Magic Online decides never to represent things correctly because it's a jerk. All right. Well, yeah, mono green and Pioneer is just the fucking worst thing. I did hit a portable hole, but I realistically can't do anything with it. So if I play this, attack them, they take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can kill their Karn again. But I lose a lot for it. And I'm gonna get I am combo killed next turn, right? And if I attack, the Cavalier dies and they put whatever card, yeah, any card they want for their draw step. So we're just dead. I cannot believe we lost this game. I can't believe it. The fact that they even had the Kiora on top of everything, like, this didn't matter. It didn't do anything this turn. They could have just played the Sky Sovereign and it would have been good enough. It's just icing on the shitstorm that was this game. And thanks for the follow, Paolo ACX. How is Karn still legal? I mean, I think Nykthos is one of the big problems too. I don't really think Karn is. Yeah, I don't really think Karn is the problem. And again, I don't really want Nykthos banned, but it's just this whole thing in general. I guess if I attack Karn with 1, 2, 3, I kill the Karn, and the Cavalier doesn't die. That's my best bet, which is upsetting. Yeah, that's the play. Yep. All right. And then I get to play Patchwork Automaton post-combat. I understand that, Kaiseresque. You are Kaiser-like, Kaiseresque. I understand that, but okay, that's fine. That's the same thing. Sky Sovereign doesn't trigger when you block. First time someone's understood the name. It's my kind of name. It's very clever. Now, they flashback Storm the Festival, and they hit the 4th Karn. Yeah, it would be the 4th Karn. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's 10. They have exactly enough. Yeah, I guess Kaiser-esque, but it's like, this is the only deck that exploits it this way, right? Oh, they had, oh, right, the Kiora. Kiora just doing Kiora things. Surge Engine actually might be a big deal this game. We'll see. So they hit a 2nd Kiora, and they get to draw. Well, Surge Engine will be a big deal until they kill it with a Sky Sovereign attack. But I guess if they attack with Sky Sovereign, they don't have enough blockers and they just die to my board. So. Can they untap and go again? I guess they can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6, 7, 8. No, they can't. They don't have another Storm in them. They can animate Lair and then cruise Sky Sovereign and attack with Sky Sovereign and Cavalier, but that's not good enough either. And if they did that, they'd be in trouble in the crackback. The one card that they had in hand was an Old Growth Troll, which gives them their card in hand. I love it. Okay. At least they're done. Now the question is, what do they choose to do with this turn? If they leave this for 1 turn, then I'm going to get in with a 5/4 unblockable, which is pretty good. And they did not crew the Sky Sovereign. That is excellent news. So Surge Engine might go the distance this game. They do have another Storm the Festival in the graveyard, so that's messed up. I don't spend any of my blue mana to do this. And I still have enough. Okay, good. Got a Surge Engine and a Patchwork Automaton. Take a 2nd Surge Engine. This creature can't be blocked. Cool. I think I can only attack with this, but next turn I can attack with everything and kill them. So they have 3 blockers. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 creature. Yeah, it's just this one. We have to survive another Storm the Festival, which seems sus. On the flip side, I could attack the Kiora, but I think that's playing to lose. We have to be incredibly lucky one way or the other, but it is possible we get there. So let's go for the play. All right, I'm hands off, opponent. It's all you. Flashback your Storm the Festival and show me I'm dead. At least they can't storm into another storm, he said with no confidence. Unfortunately, Kiora draws cards, so they absolutely can. Put a land card from among them onto the battlefield. Not tapped, mind you. What? Why? Why would that happen? Why would it be tapped? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 creatures to block. 6 with the lair if they leave up enough mana. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So unfortunately, if they leave up the lair or they have another creature, we can't get through for lethal at the moment. So it'll be another turn. Oh yeah, the Cavalier milled over another Storm the Festival. Also, the Kiora drew them another Cavalier. So that's happening. They did mill over the last Karn, so there's no Karns left in their deck. So we can no longer be combo killed. So actually, Surge Engine might get us there this game. It really might, which is, it's going to be so stupid if that's how we win, but I'll take it. They're also on only 16 cards in library. 18 fucking mana. Good thing this doesn't trample, huh? Uh-huh. They need more. It's not enough yet. We're also doing intense clock damage, which I am very okay with. I did hear that the signers of AFR said they regret not putting trample on there, and I think that's appropriate, actually. In most instances, how many Storm the Festivals did they cast this turn? 4? 5? Jesus Christ. This is 3? This is a front side, though. So, this is 2, potentially. Just ban both Nykthos and Karn. I'd prefer to ban one and then see what the deck looks like, and if we're going to ban one, it's Nykthos. This could only happen because Nykthos exists. And I understand that this deck requires some pretty specific construction. Like, I don't know if this card would be playable. I definitely assume this card would not be anywhere near as playable. Flash back the Storm the Festival. Sure. Yeah, I understand that banning Nykthos hurts non-green decks, but like I had to deal with Astrolabe and Uro being banned in Modern. So Pioneer Brewers, you can suck it up because I've had to deal with so much. Oh, did they just kill themselves? All right, so this is my chumpiest chumper. No, they're not dead. Okay, I don't understand why they're not attacking with Sky Sovereign. Makes no sense. Okay. Okay. Brap. Because they're stupid. Oh, I have a fly. They have a flying creature. I'm dead. I put myself dead by not blocking enough last turn. I'm also stupid. It's possible they got me because I punted there. God bless it. Well, hopefully they agonize over this turn rather than just killing me. So big. So lethal, 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 lethal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, potentially 8 lethal creatures, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blockers. So if they don't crew the Sky Sovereign, we should win. 2 cards in hand, 9 cards in library, 9 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock, and we're dead. I can't believe I punted like that. Although I guess if I had blocked 1 extra last turn, then I would be down a creature and I wouldn't have enough to block this turn. Although I guess I could have blocked with my big combat thresher and just killed one of their old growth trolls, huh? Maybe they'll target Patchwork and misclick. They did not. Deal more clock damage? Will do. Oh, this is going to kill this with first strike. They have to choose a land to put it on. Block everything on 1 Cavalier? Nah, I feel like this is the maximum amount of clock damage. Look at how devastated they are with this. It's really funny to watch. And they're dead. And by they, I mean me. All right. Game 2. Oh, Damping Sphere. And Pithing Needle. Actually, I don't know if I want these. Yeah, I don't think I want that. And we want the Aether Gust, I guess. Yeah. I kind of want the Glaskets. Sure. Oh, yeah, it was game 1. We'll cut a Rebuke. Oh, and some of the combat couriers, right? These are pretty low impact. It's not that kind of game. How you doing there, Bad Gaboosh? Having a good day? I hope you are. All right. Better now. Good. That's what we like to hear. Fuck meetings. Yeah, my dad worked at home all through the pandemic. So while he did live in Florida through the pandemic, he didn't actually have to go into any office, and that was well, that's unfortunate. I think I just have to play this now. Yo, she's sipping. So they could play a Kiora into a nothing. I don't have a plan for my turn. Old growth troll into a nothing. That's okay. Okay. I can play Smith into nothing or Thresher into nothing. But next turn I can play Smith into Metallic Rebuke. So Boosh, it sounded like in my mind you started with a joke and then it just kept going and I was like, I'm not sure if this is a joke anymore. And I'm exactly sure that that's how it happened in person too. That'll be so funny. Oh, and then it'll be so funny when we kiss, right? So funny. But really though, miss. Well, yeah. And we're gonna die to their aggro plan in game 2. That sucks. Because they've already resolved 2 4/4s for 3 with trample. Fuck. Unreal. We guess while losing in Pioneer. Not really, unless you want to, unless you're serious about it. I mean, I'm not, but you know, if you were though. But I mean, I'm not. But if you could be, they're gonna go Nykthos. Okay, Forest. Okay, I was thinking Nykthos into Karn, and they would have enough mana to pay for my rebuke, which would be stupid. I guess I should have left up the Metallic Rebuke rather than playing the Combat Thresher last turn, but it was like, I don't know. It did not feel right to not advance my board position at all. I should probably play this now. I'm already behind. Nykthos makes just color. Oh, that's true. Okay. So we got that going for us at least. Okay. I can't quite make this like a size that's relevant, but we can double block one old growth troll and kill it, which then they get more mana. Well, no, they don't get more mana from. That's funny. This stops them from making extra mana with us. So at least we got that going on. We drew too many sideboard cards, it feels like. So we need to group block with these two this turn, and then hopefully draw a Tezzeret next turn to pump up the Thresher. Let's needle Kiora. Karn? I don't think naming Karn does anything for me. Karn's static just fucks me up. So I think I'd rather name Kiora. Block with Thresher and Smith. Oh, yeah. I guess next turn I can get it all the way up. Heh. Maybe we should name Karn. All right. Yeah. Good call, Mort. Thank you. Save me from myself. Might be okay here. Or they'll draw out of it immediately. Let's find out. Yeah. At least the troll can't kill Thresher and Smith. Yes, it can. Did you stream your Pioneer Blue Red Artifact Storm list yet? I'm not sure what you're which deck you're referring to, Jolt Whack. But it's entirely possible. No, Smith wasn't a 3/3. No, it was a 2/2. That would have been great. Oh crap, they can activate this. Well, we're fucked. God, this card is ridiculous too. So we have to draw a Glass Casket next turn as well. Yeah, otherwise we're just doomed. Nope, just dead. If Smith had been a 3/3, then we would have been okay. Maybe, but we're not. As long as they activate this, we're just dead. Yeah, unfortunate. Playing against mono green sucks. Player Docs Henry with Garapur Aether Grid. Yeah, I played that earlier. Today, in theory, next up we're gonna play a blue-red Antiquities War deck, which I haven't finished building the sideboard for, but this is blue-white, and it's not complete. Hold on. There we go. Hey, Vija. How y'all doing? Not great, Vija. We did end up going 1-4 with it, which is not as bad as it could have been. Like we got a game win, but it didn't end up being that good. Those artifact combo decks in Pioneer are just really tough. So I assume we went from one popular, powerful, annoying deck in the format to another. If this is Phoenix. Looks like it is. I'm not sure if we have a shot in this matchup, but Phoenix Week brought to you by Discovery Channel. Combat Thrasher's white. So your take on this new school format Todd's trying to establish? I don't know what that is. Land? Not a land. They do play Spell Pierce, so I don't want to run into that here. It's kind of an extended format, and they curate the bans. Well, first of all, my feelings about community-run formats are they're pretty much always kind of pointless. I don't think I've ever seen one other than Pauper that kind of took off and became a serious thing, and I don't know that was a community-run format. It probably was. So I'm not really interested generally. Although, if someone came out to get me for it, I'm sure I would play it. Frontier almost became a thing. Yeah, but then they killed it by creating Pioneer. Another fiery or another removal spell, that's fine. Oh, for fuck's sake. I like it more than Pure Modern and Heritage at least. Well, with each of those I have a lot of different gripes, so it's a very layered question. Is Heritage pure Legacy? I think it's pure Legacy. Yeah, it's pure Legacy. So anyway, I have no opinion on it other than good luck. It's not an opinion. I have no interest in it, and I don't. Is it a Pioneer format with community run bans? Because I'm confused by the person who broke Mono Green repeatedly being like, we need to create a new version of this format. I broke Mono Green only so many times. I need a new format where I can be the one who breaks things over and over again. So we're dying at a alarming rate, like bees. It's more a way to get standard played in MTGO F, from what I understand. Is it standard? Knowing Todd, I would not have assumed that it was a standard format. A playable standard-ish format, but it's extended. That's not standard, right? So I have lethal next turn if they don't hit my Tezzeret. It's like two standards smashed together, but that's not really the same thing, right? Like if you smashed its last 4 years, Eldraine, legal, if I remember correctly. Yeah, sure, but then it'll get bigger, right? Oh, I tap myself off of Metallic Rebuke here. Okay, that doesn't kill me, but it probably will. Extended rotated in a weird way. It was a 3-year format. Or sorry, it was a 6-year format. No, sorry, it was a 4 to 6. Good God, I needed this up, and then I would have been fine. I fucked up. I attacked with the clue token, which I needed for lethal, but I can draw a card here. But I'm just dead. I fucked up. I should have been able to win this. Todd wants it rotated yearly. That would be great. A 4-year thing that rotates yearly, but it needs to be supported by Wizards. Otherwise, in my opinion, it's completely pointless. That's my opinion. Four-year standard. So 4-year standard. That's what he's suggesting. I mean, it's a fine suggestion. 4-year standard is definitely could be a thing. It's two implausible scenarios. Either hope blocks make a comeback or have big standard. Why is blocks making a comeback part of the discussion? I'm just confused by that jump of logic. It seems like a big leap. I understand the idea, but it just feels like people are bored with standard and Pioneer. Well, Pioneer just got run into the ground by an RC season. So I think it will be fine. It does need some I think there needs to be a ban of something in Pioneer because Black Red seems to be taking over way too much. But I'm actually not that closely following the format to be able to have that kind of opinion. So I think playing the Surge Engine is bad here. It is. Yeah, I mean, I think Todd's idea is really cute. You know what Rakdos would need banned? Yeah, it's just a pile of good cards. In my opinion, blocks create more engagement for the standard format, which is what Todd is trying to create with his homebrewed format. Yeah. I think the first thing to get standard interest up, though, if we're going to be completely honest about it, is get rid of alchemy, which they won't do. Get rid of alchemy. Is it alchemy? It's alchemy, right? You get rid of alchemy. Then you might have more interest in standard. But they won't do that. And it's not. Well, I didn't say get rid of arena. I said get rid of alchemy. I mean alchemy. The tweaked standard. The standard with the fake cards in it. Because historic is arena legacy or arena vintage. I don't know how people think about it. Yeah, alchemy is garbage. Alchemy needs to go away. They don't. You don't. Alchemy having alchemy as a what I want to say, as a option that is not standard, as an alternate to standard, is that's killing the game, in my opinion. If they have a Pierce or okay, if they had a Pierce or whatever, I was gonna be fiercely upset. I think I have to start going in with this clue, and then if they try to kill it, I get to crack it for a card draw, so that's good enough. I don't think alchemy even has that many players. It's like last in player retention in total games. It would not surprise me, because nobody cares, because it's not a real format. It's not something that people can ever play outside of arena, and it's not being supported. You know what the next Pro Tour is? Standard. Not alchemy, standard. All right, so we don't have any removal that can deal with that, so that sucks. Discard Portable Hole. Hasbro just wanted some Hearthstone money. They got it. All right, so let's get the attack in here first. What's up?
Can you take the top off?
Yeah. You took the cage off?
Yes.
All right, hold on. This is the way to do it.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm making an Aperol.
Oh, very nice.
Grazie.
Yeah, no problem.
I'll make sure
That's fine. Doesn't matter. It's a
okay. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Okay. All right. I was uncorking a champagne bottle. All right. Play Surge Engine. Let's cut down their graveyard a little bit. Well, cutting down their graveyard now means that they are less likely to treasure cruise next turn, but they can do that no matter what. So I think I'd rather block Phoenixes. Why don't I uncork you? Get over here. Yeah, Mort's Thurston. I made Thai peanut curry shrimp that was supposed to be for my grandmother's book club, but they canceled because of weather. It's horrible here actually right now. It's freezing rain and the roads are super slick and awful. So I was supposed to cook that for the book club, but since they canceled, I just cooked it for me and Midge. I haven't had any yet, but I mean I tasted it, but I'll be having dinner later. But Mort, if you want to come over for dinner, come on down. Attacking down Tezzeret. Okay. It's raining like that here. Yeah, it's bad. It's just really dangerous. Okay, so we have lethal on deck. They really need to do something, and I don't think they have it. Let's find out. And we have a Hall of Storm Giants for next turn. Got a combat. Attempt to kill you. Kill you. Okay. Very strange. You know, you can concede. It's not. It's like that for me too. It's wet and awful and just cold enough. It's like misty rain, but it freezes solid when it's. Yeah, you're getting the same weather as us. I mean, you're not far away, Kaya. I guess I should have March if they have Drakes. Tezzeret was huge that game. This thing is a beast. 400 miles southeast. Yeah. But it's almost the same. Yeah, that's almost the same exact weather we're having. So, hole seems meh. Yeah, I just don't want my artifact count too low. But I guess it's probably worse than Springleaf Drum unless they have specifically Ledger Shredder. But if my artifact count gets too low, like a bunch of stuff stops working properly. So it's kind of sketchy. It's not too. I should cut at least one Smith for one of these cards. Maybe two. I love Smith too much. It's definitely a flaw of mine that I... 2 holes over 2 inspectors. Yeah, I guess so. Combat Courier is probably okay. That's no good. This is going to be the game where they get me with Thing in the Ice, right? I want a white card because of March. I think I'm keeping the inspectors, but no, maybe the Smiths. We just accept that they have a higher miss rate than normal. I just need it to be a white card to pitch for March if I need to. All right. This is not a good hand, but I'm probably keeping it. No, I shouldn't. There we go. I didn't keep the ban hand. I hope people are proud of me. But we mulliganed in Pioneer, so we will be losing. Taking a mulligan in Pioneer? That's a paddling. I love this little friend. This is not a constructed level card, but boy, do I love him. Okay, well now we're cooking with propane. I guess I was supposed to play the Smith first there, right? Yeah. Ooh, they are ripping. I was supposed to play the Smith partially because the Smith could find me a hearse. Let's shock this. Play Surge Engine. So this is either another cantrip or an... Yeah. Fuck. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that. All right. Hey, Toboggan. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that. I don't think there was a different way I could sequence. Like, I don't think they kill combat courier there if I play that post combat. Oh, okay. But they don't have any zero costs, so these pseudo level up cards make me laugh. Oh, the Figure of Destinies. This cannot target planeswalkers. Yeah, Smith said no misses. What was that? Was that 4? 4 hits? All hits? Crap. They're gonna hit a Treasure Cruise, right? Yeah. All right. My Figure of Destiny is the new Kaldheim Spirit. Yeah, that's cute. I legitimately do not know the name of it. Ancestral Artists. All right, we're fucked. I'm off it. Am I off it? I'm not off it. I'm off it. I'm not off it. Because they have to take out the Saheeli. Yeah. I can. I just. Mm, we're back in it. We are not back in it. They resolved the Treasure Cruise. They have 6 cards in hand. And I had to lose one of my Patchwork Automatons for this. And they killed my Ingenious Smith last turn. We're not in this. Don't let this moment of small glory confuse you. They have 6 cards in hand. I had to use my March of Otherworldly Light on a servo. Now I don't have removal for the Crackling Drake. Like, we're not in this. We never were in this. Once they resolved the Saheeli and I didn't immediately kill it. I was just short. We're technically still playing. Yeah. Yeah, we are. We are technically still playing. Yeah, I have to do this to attack. I mean, Combat Courier is going to draw me another card here, but good thing we're strengthening their Crackling Drake. Wait, we're not. And they had an Abrade. Good, good. I wish the Courier would come back as a 4/4 black zombie creature token. Yeah, me too. I suppose if I draw a Hall of Storm Giants, wow, that is definitely not. Drake's just a juicy boy. It's a very, very good card. Ooh. Bustin' does make me feel good. Definitely attacking with the Automaton. And then they're going to have a Temporal Trespass and just kill me. Nothing stopping you from playing Almond Kick cards. Fire Impulse. Guess I'll draw now. Did you see the awful thing that Fournier called that card? No? Bank Bussy. Right? That wasn't him originally. because there was someone who was asking me would they get a USC minor for calling it that, and I said, well, it depends on how you pronounce it. Yep. 12, 30, 40, 15, 16. Exactsies. Good God. We almost got this. I mean, not really. They could have just had him on defense, and then we never would have gotten through. If you pronounce it derived from the word bus, as I believe most people would pronounce that, then you're fine. If, like me, you were shocked at some point this year when you found out that the other word existed, and then you went, I guess it makes sense. I wasn't ever expecting that to be a thing, but... If you use the other word, maybe. Depends on how close I am to the table. Depends on your opponent's reaction. If they laugh, I'm not going to give you a USC minor. If someone else tells me that they're uncomfortable, yeah, probably. Yeah, I'll bet it is Titan. All right. Karuga fires, most likely, or... Wait, they don't have a companion. Some kind of domain nonsense, though, most likely, right? Did I missequence this? I did. I should have played the Springleaf so I could play Smith into Thraben this turn. Yeah. That's on me. I missequenced. So we're going to miss a counter on the Smith this turn. Yeah. Pioneering new lands? I don't think so. Playing around the turn when Ragavan. Wow. I don't know what happened, but all right. Let's bring in Antiquities War. Oh. Okay. So we're 2-3 at least. Yes, Obliterator is coming to Standard and Pioneer. I see, Zan. Free dubs. Yeah, I guess so. We played the terrifying Thraben Inspector. Do 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 boop 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 doo boop boop. I don't know if Obliterator will make a splash in Pioneer, but it'll definitely be fun to try. Playing for house money? Not yet. We gotta get 3-2. But 50 play points is pretty freaking good right now. Mono Black's already a deck. Yeah, but it's not... I don't think it would play... There's actually a very good Mono Black deck, at least as far as I'm aware, Carrion. I've seen it almost top 8 in multiple Pioneer competitive events. Because I think it's supposed to have a pretty good matchup against Red Black. Surge Engine's a bit hit or miss. I'm not sure how I feel about Surge Engine. Yeah, so there has to be like a black-green deck with Phyrexian Obliterator. And there already was a black-green deck that played. We talked about it on the last Faithless Brewing, but there was a black-green deck that played the Raptor, Rotting Regisaur. So Rotting Regisaur, Phyrexian Obliterator, fight cards. There's like that. There's the black, like it's like a 6/5 or 7/6 from Capena, and probably fight rigging, all in the same deck. Shakedown heavy, thank you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I think you have a really strong core there. And is that is Elves of Deep Shadow legal? I don't think so, but it might be. If Elves of Deep Shadow is legal, no? Okay. Shoot. You might have to play Gilded Goose, which please not more. Please not more mono green. I can't handle it. Portable hole. Portable hole. Portable hole. We did find a portable hole. Man, it's going to be tough for a green-black deck that has black, black, black in it. I mean, you have at least 16 lands that can produce black and green. You're thinking of how it was in the Izzet versus Golgari dual deck at the time of RTR. I'm not, but I could have been. Deathrite Shaman was in the one of the ones that they did. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. It's red-green vehicles. This should be an interesting matchup. I'm actually excited for this. Yeah, black-green has a fast land, Llanowar Wastes, Overgrown Tomb, Slow Land, Pathway. So everything will have fast lands after this set, Copium. I'm right there with you. Right there with you on the Cope. On the E, I'm not sure, but I'm definitely with you on the Cope. Also has Urborg. Yeah, you can play Urborg. Okay, get the Buster. This busting makes me feel good. Oh, I opened up my soundboard just to do this. Nykthos. Yeah, so the current current mono black deck that I've seen doing pretty well in Pioneer is like mono black mid range. It doesn't play anything devotion-y. It's just like if you took the red cards out of black red, like everything's a 2-for-1 and it's kind of mid rangey. And it seems pretty good. Okay, so if they that gives trample. But if they play nothing on their turn, they flip it. I can probably play 2 spells. Also, at this point, I could probably race them. I assume you mean... Yes, that is exactly what I mean. And, like, he lost to Edgar Magalesh. Like, that's not... That doesn't mean the deck's bad. And I watched that game, and it wasn't a bad game. What is happening? That's annoying. Yeah, he flooded hard, exactly. Okay, so I can play 2 spells. Unflip this. Play the prototype. This means next turn I'm attacking for 4/4 double strike too. Unflip this house, though. That's what we're doing. We're playing House Flipper, except we're playing House Unflipper. I think I'm gonna leave back my Combat Courier though, just to chump block in case the Thresher dies. Yeah, because this is gonna haste something else, and I don't want to get hit too hard this turn. We're in a race, and I need to mitigate the damage a bit. We bustin'. Plays Bone Crusher, that's fine. Oh, if they swing out, are they dead? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ah, it's so close. All right, that's fine. Wait, no, hold on. I can just take all of it, right? Take 7, then crack back for 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. You have died, opponent. But you don't know it yet. Here's where they go land or elf. Nope, good. I'm good, Shauna. I just decided to rock the kind of NPR mode today. It's not the full NPR mode, but it's like NPR light. Oh, I didn't put an artifact into play. Fuck. Um, um, yeah, I missed lethal because I forgot to trigger the. Okay. Well, yeah. Sorry, I was talking. I was distracted. To make the prototype a creature, just pass. All right. Yeah. They can't cast Sky Sovereign. They don't have any good attacks. It's pretty hard for them to remove a 4/4, but if they have Obliterating Bolts, I just really fucked up and just punted the whole game. At least I know I did. Chariot. Well. They still don't have a good attack. We need Surge Engine. I can't believe I did that. I mean, I can. I know me. But so portable hole, swing out. Yeah. I guess I can plus Tezzeret first. So I'm probably playing Combat Thresher post combat. Okay. And we're not swinging out, but we're swinging just with the Thresher. The other option was minus Tezzeret attack with another 4/4. Yeah, but I don't think that was a good choice. They have another Chariot. Buster's a free draw. Yeah, it will be. I don't know if I've activated another artifact this turn. I don't think that I have. So as long as I don't cast it with Moon Snare, I'm okay. But I think I'm casting the second Thresher now that they've done this. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Oops. Means they certainly do not have a Sky Sovereign. What makes you think that? I'm going to shock this. Why? Why is that certain? I missed something. Because if they had a Sky Sovereign, they would have chumped. Is that what we're saying? Could have put you dead to 1. Now they can't play Sky Sovereign, crew it, and haste it. True that. Right. Then they would have. Yeah, they would have just chumped. That is. Okay, so they have a Sky Sovereign. Punt City more than meets the eye. It's okay. We're just playing soccer here. I'm sorry, football. We're playing football. We're out here playing football. I think I'm going to draw with this combat courier. I just want you to know more that it's okay for us to say soccer as long as we don't get weirded out when people say football. Yeah, I mean, they're both acceptable. You just don't be an ass. Like it's just normal human rules. Just don't be a jerk. It's just normal human rules. Don't be a jerk. Okay, so let's do this right. Football, yeah. So make this 4/4 double strike. I have to grow the Smith. So let's do it by playing Bankbuster. So they can animate Mutavault as a 2/2. Should have drawn card. Yes, because I'm not blocking with this. I still can. I still did. All right, we play the Thresher. That's a sick draw. Thank you, deck. All right. Prototype was lethal. What do you mean? Should have drawn card. Prototype was lethal. Are you talking about if I had drawn a portable hole? No. I don't understand. Prototype was lethal. No, I don't know what you're talking about. Put the blocker back on top. You still lost me. 6, 7. I don't need to counter this. But it does put them dead on board because of the Mutavault. Moonsnare prototype has text. Did I? Oh, if I draw. You're saying if I drew another one? Is that where we're at? I'm so confused. Did I draw? You're saying if I drew another Moonsnare prototype, that would have been a lethal draw. Okay, understood. Yeah, so we had that. We could have drawn to one Moonsnare prototype. Okay, that's fair. I don't know if I had enough mana, though. Yeah, I did. I did. Just. Okay. Do you find mountains funny? I think they're just hill areas. Yeah, they're pretty good. In terms of land comedy. Combat courier. Also combat courier. Yeah, we bustin'. We out here and we bustin'. Okay. Scooped victory from the jaws of defeat. Aether Gust. Glass Casket. Be right back. Mord, don't you dare. Don't you use your sword on them. I like puns. So, do I want more marches? Yeah, probably, huh? Sorry. God damn it. So, March, actually don't know if I want Aether Gusts. If I have Rebukes already, and we got more removal. Surge Engine seems bad. It's not a 2-for-1. All right, I think we're going with this. Needle. I don't have time to figure out how to get it in, but yeah. If we go to a game 3. Yep, hand is A+. Let's go. Goodbye, little friend. Thank you, Shauna. Can't believe Ants Reanimators was finally going to get me to buy Archons, what is Ants Reanimator? They abraded my portable hole. And here come the cats. Yeah. Protean Hulk, okay. Ah, right on time. Portable hole, the Llanowar Elves again. March the cat token. Okay. Been wanting the Protean Hulk people since the Flash days, but never got around to it. Well, now's your chance. But it's so much more than that. Nothing? Whoa. Wheels really falling off over there, huh? Okie doke. I'm just going to keep playing 2-for-1s. Wheels falling off because it's a vehicles deck. I didn't do that. You just did that. I didn't do that. I did not do that. Rending volley. Savage. Fucking get him. Do it. Do it. Keep tapping. Yeah. It's so good. Oh, it's so good. Get out of here. Let's draw Tezzeret. Come on. Okay. Unearth is just put it into play. It's activated ability. It's not a cast, so it doesn't trigger Patchwork Automaton. But we are going to activate Courier. Nice. Play drum. Play Courier. And let's get to swinging. We've got attacking Hull next turn too. So in a pretty good spot here. Just need a little bit of whiff from them. Anyways, it started blasting. I've never watched that show. I've legitimately never watched a single episode of that show. And they're flooding. Oh, they can crew now, though. Give me 1 second. All right. We back. I think the Always Sunny podcast is actually my favorite podcast right now. Nice. My favorite podcast right now is Face Jam. I find it splittingly funny. Yours is disc only. Because you like big discs and you cannot lie? I got no idea what it's about, but I assume. Actually, little discs are nice. GameCube. Henge-Gate pathway. Okay. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess I leave the hall back so they can't attack. Yeah. I should have sent in the combat courier this turn. Pre-combat, I should have played the one out of my graveyard and cracked it. Let's do it now. That's a very good draw. Yeah, it's been nice, Ventus. This is from the remaster, which I guess I'll buy on my next contract to play. I should have saved that maybe for next combat. I'm just punting all over the place. I'm not good with these combat decks. Resource management. I just want to manage resources. I don't want to do this combat crap. This is so messy. Crap. They're coming back. They're getting back into this. I'm now being forced to learn to combat, and I hate it. Yeah. So uncivilized. Exactly. It's exactly how I feel. Combat is literally resource management plus basic game theory. I mean, yes. Mord should be great at it. I mean, yeah, but you never know. That's just a theory, man. It's just a theory, all right? We don't call it the facts of combat. We call it combat theory, all right? And there's a reason why. Okay, that's a good draw. That's another good draw. God, we need a way through these freaking tokens, though. Like, I feel like I can't create enough abysses. I guess the way through the tokens is just to stop attacking for a turn. Yeah, the couriers are really good. I probably should have done this pre-combat. It'll be fine. A Ganjo. That will be nice. We gotta leave this automaton back. But it means they don't have good attacks. Unless they draw something. Sky Sovereign would be bad, but not devastating. A Crowan War is something that we haven't seen out of them yet that would be really, really dumb. This is exactly the situation that card is for. It's so funny to me that like Pioneer is just all about this. I'll take 5. I assume there's a reason they're doing this. I think this means they have a Sky Sovereign. Yeah, and they wanted me to block with the 7/7 and then kill it. So they have just enough mana to do that. Stamp. Or that. All right. Losing an automaton here is not fun. We just needed to draw a Tezzeret and we'll be back in this game pretty quick. Yeah, just stamp. This game is making me think that maybe we should have Antiquities Warrior off the sideboard. So I have Hall on blocking here. Courier's nutty. Courier's pretty good. I think I own 4 copies of it in paper. If I don't, that's an error. Pretty sure I have them. And I have the Scrapwork Mutts too, which I am not as much of a fan of, but please draw land. Please do not draw anything interesting. They're crewing. Okay. So does this mean they have a second Chariot? Why don't you always yield on the +1/+1 counters from Patchwork? Yeah, probably should do it. Pop the token they target. Yeah. Oh, I should have done that. We would have been in a really good spot. Let's see what happens when we do this. They're expecting their chariot to die, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I can't. Yeah. Let's see what happens. Is Hall and block the big man a better plan? I don't think so, because I think my Hall dies then. I think just combat couriers here. I mean, they could have Gore Clan Rampager. We got by that yesterday. It was fucking stupid. All right, that's a really good draw. If that hits me, a portable hole. Please do not play it. Whew, not another chariot. Good. So chariot's down. That's great. That's really, really good. Glasket is also great. All right, so I can remove. Let's see what the Smith draws me. They do have a Mutavault, so if you get got by Gore Clan, they just wanted to more. Yeah, that's what it felt like. Fuck, brutal. Mm. So if they swing out next turn, I have 4 blockers. So I'm taking 4. Okay. I could take 5 and put Smith on one of the elves. And at which point I crack back for the kill, so. I didn't play the combat courier because 1, it makes me tap a 2 toughness creature, and 2, if I play it next turn, it triggers a Smith. All right, that's fine. Yeah. It's not fine next turn, but it's fine for now. Courier into Glasket is free, or do you want to bluff interaction? Yeah, I should have done that. I just didn't think about my sequencing because I'm bad. Okay. It's gonna be 5/3 trample. That's fine. I mean, it's not great, but like we beat that handily. So, prescribe 1 dose of Get Good. Yeah, I'd love to try that. We just need a freaking Shadow Spear. That would break this game in half. It would be hilarious. Attack you for 11 with trample and lifelink. GG. Please no. All right, it's over. There's nothing I could draw, I think. Did I put in Aether Gusts? No. We're dead. All right, go game 3. What am I cutting? On the play, I guess I can cut some holes. Is that true? Cut one hole and one courier? All right. Yep. Turn 2 Rebuke, turn 3 Thresher, turn 4 Tezzeret. Ugh. The cowardly 3/3 split. Yeah. It's a 100% optimal, by the way. It's not cowardly. 100% optimal, just so we're clear. Oh. I think I'd rather do that. If I draw another blue source, I can Tezzeret next turn. If I don't, I play Thresher and I have Rebuke up. Oh, I don't have the deck loaded. Thanks, Mord. Wait, I do have the deck loaded. The bot's just not here. The bot is now here. We might be low on blue sources. Fuck. All right, well, it's not going to start drawing cards right away. I mean, you're in good company though, Vija, because that's how Wafo's sideboards are, right? Yeah, we're definitely playing this here. Don't you dare miss. Don't you dare miss. I will slap you. God bless it. All right, those were 5 lands on top. It's okay. We already have 2 artifacts in play. We're going to play Combat Thresher. It'll be fine. Probably. Maybe. Definitely not. God bless it. All right. This is okay. This is okay. This is fine. Nothing's ruined. They just drew a card. It's not devastating emotional damage at all. My soul hurts, but the game is still very winnable. Good draw. Very good draws. I think we play a Automaton and Casket, right? Yeah. The other option is play Casket and nothing, but then we're not attacking for enough. So this is going to be a 6/6. Well, it's 20, but they'll have a blocker, at least one blocker, right? I think we take the Reckless Stormseeker so they can't chariot an attack. I'm really not looking forward to losing this game. It's a hybrid card? What's a hybrid card? Stamp. Oh, it's okay. That's fine. So we're going to attack him for 15. It's good enough, I guess. You might as well attack, yeah. Good draw. I need to Thresher into a white source. Or a blue source. Literally any land. Fuck. Alright. My bad. Wasn't specific enough. That's on me. Don't you dare. Okay. Yikes! But we have lethal on the crackback here. So as long as they don't literally kill me, I'm okay. Yeah, we've got lethal. If they have lightning strike, I'm dead. If they have a blocker, I'm in trouble. Okay, we beat a blocker. We beat everything here. Should be golden. I don't have enough blue. All right, so just have to pray they don't have a stomp. Yeah. Well, they had one. A Boseiju? That's even worse. No, that's uncounterable anyway. Yeah, we just don't beat any removal there. God bless it. That's so frustrating. There's nothing I could have done to prevent that. If I had, yeah. Duh, that's so annoying. We were so close. All right. Pretty good deck, though. Pretty good deck. So we got wrecked by... Where the hell is this deck? It doesn't have the same names as my other decks, that's why. So we got wrecked by Phoenix and Mono Green, right? And those just didn't feel particularly close, and I don't know how you can fix those matchups. They're just some of the most polarized and powerful decks in the format. We beat Mono Green in one of the games, right? No. Yeah, we can play Rest in Peace, and we probably should. Like, you just want a haymaker against Phoenix, and then you have to beat the Crackling Drakes, but, like, you don't have to worry about their... you don't have to worry about their treasure cruises anymore. So, probably worth playing. Because Hearst did not feel good enough. Damping Sphere didn't seem very good at all. I guess it's for Lotus Field. More than the other decks I brought in against. Yeah, I have a really hard time with sideboards in Pioneer. It just never feels like it's good enough. And I'm not really sure how else to fix it. There's some really close games though. Like that reasonably could have been a 3-2. But Phoenix and Mono Green felt pretty... I mean, Phoenix, we did take a game off them. If we had better answers for... If we had better answers for the... blah, blah, blah. What am I trying to say? The Crackling Drake. Oh, yeah. So Surge Engine was not good. We never drew cards with it. Not once. So I think we just play 3 Reckoner Bank Busters. and call it a day with that. It just never feels like it's good enough. Another app description of the format. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, get these Surge Engines out. Play more Bank Busters. One way we can deal with the blue source problem. Are you not about the Colossus Life? You mean the Metalwork Colossus deck? I've never played it. It is one of those things that like it feels like since it's already been solved, quote unquote, like, or it's like something that people have already figured out, and I'm like really late to the party. It's like every time I look at one of those decks, I'm like, this can't be playable, right? So I think we can get more Springleaf Drums in here. I actually added more lands, but I think I'd rather have the 4 drums just for artifact hits, because there was a couple times where we missed, and I would prefer that didn't happen again. Combat Courier was really impressive. Yeah, I'm a pretty big Comfy drinker. It's just something that I came up with in the early days, and like beans is like already a slang for currency, so with these improvements we might be getting somewhere. Also, I think Dan or Dave wanted to play a Cave of the Frost Dragon, which is probably something you could play instead of an island. It's really bad, but so now we got 4 Springleaf Drums, 2 Moonsnare prototypes. Cave seems extremely bad. Yeah, the thing is, it's a flyer. That's the trick, is like a couple times we just needed the flyer. And with this higher artifact count, I could probably get the Darksteel Citadel out of the mana base and play a Plains. Although this is really good with Tezzeret. Get some Gilded Pinions or Wedding Invitations. Card. Gilded Pinions. Gilded Pinions enters the battlefield, create a treasure token. No, we're not playing that. Wedding Invitation. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card. Sacrifice Wedding Invitation. Target creature can't be blocked this turn. If it's a vampire, it also gains lifelink until end of turn. No. I don't think that's a playable card. Am I wrong? That seems really bad. I guess it's good with the Patchworks or the Smiths, like when they're giant but they're getting stonewalled. Yeah. No, Rakdos was one of the ones we won, right? I think. Also, where's my last Bank Buster? Wait, did I? Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, this deck doesn't need it. There should have been another Bank Buster, right? Or did I screw up somewhere? No, there's only 2. I should have a third one. I mean, it seems like it could be okay with Combat Thresher, right? Is the main deck March good? I don't think so. It has text and it doesn't cost 6 mana. It's a format staple. I don't think that's true. I think people have a lot of loose takes about Pioneer.